Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we are taking our final look at the new awesome release from Oceanica. This one is live on Kickstarter. I believe they are 160% funded with 18 spots left at their $199 early bird. The option to buy one of these for $199 compared to $300 when they release. Although I do not think these will be available when they release. I think they will sell out on Kickstarter, and you might have to wait another 4 or 5 months. But anyway, it's actually on the custom luxury seatbelt NATO strap, which comes stock now with this watch, which is something they actually changed in their campaign. And I think it's pretty good. You know, for $199, this watch is freaking amazing. I mean, it's a really well-made watch. It has all the components you want. I mean, there's so much junk out there on Kickstarter. It's unbelievable. You know, and then finally a good watch comes along and you really see the difference. And this is definitely an original design. It's a super compressor case design, a very popular design, a popular design for centuries, or ages I should say, going back to the old Swiss days. You know, the N-Car, the old Longines super compressor divers, and many other brands that have died out now. But Oceanica is definitely a really good and upcoming brand. They've had a couple other releases as well, and I just want to share this one with you today. Of course, there will be a link down in the description below if you want to go ahead and back this project. I do highly recommend backing this project because it's actually a good watch for the money. I mean, $200 shipped. I don't know where else you're going to get something like this with an original design, all these components, an extra beautiful NATO strap. This is the same strap other influencers and such sell for like $20 or $30. So I think it's a pretty good deal. And there are two different color variations. This is the black dial. There's also a blue dial I have here. And as you can see, it does come stock on the bracelet. And the bracelet is good. It's not like it's coming on a cheap bracelet. It's a very good bracelet compared to most of the other micro brands. Or even the more expensive micro brands, I would say it's definitely on par. It's, you know, solid screw links, solid end links. It's fitted nicely to the case. And everything just kind of flows together on this watch here. So as you can see, there are two different variations. I myself always like black dials, but I do like the blue dial as well. If I probably had to pick just one, it would be a very hard decision. But I think I'd go for the black dial, and I'd probably leave it on this beautiful luxury NATO strap. Anyway, before we get into the full review today, let's go over some basic specifications and what I'm actually wearing. Today on wrist is the 114060. This is the no date Submariner. And these have kind of been hard to find in authorized dealers for the past few years, I'd say. And the prices are kind of ridiculous, even from gray market dealers. I looked on Joma Shop, the price was like, whew, the price was like $9,000 or something. That's just ridiculous. I would never pay that. But this one has been with me for about 5 years so far, and it's been a trooper. I've had no issues whatsoever. It's a great everyday watch. I don't wear it every day. I try to keep it a bit more in better condition, I should say. But definitely has its battle wounds and scars, as you can see here on the side. And I actually did dent it against a dumpster, which is pretty crazy. I was putting the garbage in a dumpster, and I smacked it against the dumpster, but what do you know? Watch still runs within 2 seconds a day. That's a Submariner for you. Now let's get into the full review of the Oceanica SeaHorse. The SeaHorse features a solid 316L stainless steel case all around. It's brushed on the top. It is finely brushed on the sides, very smooth. Everything looks very good. And on the other side, of course, it is brushed as well. Now there is chamfered polished lugs, as you can see here, which is a nice little touch, especially matches the polishing on the NATO strap, which I happen to like, as you can see here. Everything is very smooth. It integrates very well into the brushing as well. Now in terms of lug to lug distance, it's about 45.7. I just rounded it to 46 millimeters, but it's pretty short for a 42 millimeter case diameter, which really allows this one to kind of sit on the wrist like a 41 millimeter watch or a 40.5 millimeter watch. And I have a lot of experience with watches. I've seen over 500 different watches from different brands, or even more than that in my lifetime. So that's definitely the truth there. Now in terms of case thickness, we're looking about 11.5 millimeters, which really isn't that bad for a diver. This is a 200 meter rated diver, which means you can take it shallow diving. No one is going deeper than 200 meters. and most people are not going shallow diving. So if you want to go shallow diving with this watch, you can go diving with it. You can take it in the ocean, your pool, your shower, and you'll be good to go. As you can see, there are some nice accents, which I really like is the red SeaHorse logo at the 6 o'clock position, this long pointer hand, or bold pointer hand. And a nice detail that they did here is they matched the date wheel with the dial, which a lot of brands fail to do. And I think it really makes it look more professional, in my opinion. If I get you in a little closer here, you can see the SeaHorse logo in red, and it does match that tipped seconds hand, which is very nice, sweeping around the dial, which reaches out perfectly to the markings. Now, in terms of the crystal on this watch, we get a genuine sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on the underside, which is really the best way to do it. So when you're out in the sun, you're going to have no problems. You know, when you just do outer air coating, you're going to get, a little reflection from the sun and other lights and such, but with just the inner air coating, it's much more legible, and I think that's the best way to do things. Now, this is a super compressor styled watch, so we have two crowns, one at the 2 o'clock position, one at the 4 o'clock position. The 4 o'clock crown is screwed down, and it also is signed with the Oceanica shark logo. It's very easy to operate, very easy to grasp at any angle, nice solid pop out. Self-winding is the first position with this NH35 Seiko automatic caliber. You get 24 joules hand winding hacking. It beats at 3 hertz, about plus 5 seconds a day in terms of accuracy. So you can self-wind it, you pop it out one position, you get a quick set date. I can flip through the date here, and everything just goes smoothly. Then your final position is your hacking position, where we can set the time here. Push that back down, everything starts going again, screw the crown back in, and you're good to go. Very easy to use, very functional. Now this crown is labeled with a red ring, noting that this is the one to set your dive time with. And it's bi-directional, so like most super compressor watches. So you can set your dive time, and then you can keep time of, well, not just diving, but pretty much anything in your daily life. So very easy to use, not too bad there, and you can just line it up perfectly. Now, some other stuff about this watch, it does have a screw-down case back. It also does have lume on the logo, which is pretty cool. I'll throw up a shot right now of the lume. So we have lume on the logo, we have lume on the hands, the seconds hand, we have lume on the rotating bidirectional bezel ring, and we have lume on the hand-applied markers, which is pretty nice. It's C3 Super Luminova, and there will also be an extra couple added layers on the final production model, so what you see right now, it will be brighter than that by 2 times, which is pretty good. No issues there. Now, taking a closer look at the strap here, it's a very nice strap. These are very popular now. This one's done nice. We have the little Oceanica shark logo over here. I think that's pretty cool. And of course, we have the polished keepers here. It's a very sturdy strap. It fits nice on this case. As you can see here, everything just looks really luxurious and nice. Definitely appears like a more expensive looking watch. It has that vintage vibe, but it's definitely very modern as well. It's kind of a mix of both things. And I want to show you the case back now. Let me just take this off here. Now, if I didn't mention, the lug widths are 20 millimeters. So if you want to keep that in mind, if you have any straps you're going to throw on this thing, if you do decide to get one. Now, the case back itself, I can clean this off. It's been pretty used, this watch, so. It does state Oceanica. It does have the shark logo. It is screwed down, polished on the back sides of the lugs. And you have this engraved shark logo here. It does take 200 meters, Oceanica SeaHorse, automatic movement, sapphire crystal. Very simple. Keep it simple. That's how I like it. Now there she is on my 6.5-inch wrist. Very nice. You see that those markers are a little raised because they're hand applied, as well as the logo. And you do see that little sheen off the sapphire crystal. Very nice. It looks very nice on the custom NATO strap. I think it looks really nice paired up like this. As you can see, my wrist is 6.5 inches. And it fits just end to end on top of my wrist. So it's very comfortable. It's not super heavy. It's not super light. It's just about in the middle, which is very nice. And of course, when it's on wrist, you have plenty of room to set your time bezel as well, which is very useful. I do use these a lot, timing a bunch of different things, cooking, just standard stuff, when the train's gonna come, stuff like that. But yeah, definitely looks very nice on the wrist, definitely very classy, can be dressed up or dressed down, sporty or formal in my opinion. Nowadays, there's a lot of versatility, allowed in our culture. But anyway, that's the black dial version. I'll get you a quick glimpse at the blue dial version, and we'll see my final conclusion on this Oceanica SeaHorse compressor. Now, here is the blue dial version. Does look a bit nicer, the blue dial, I'm not sure. Blue is a nice color, especially for a dive watch. But this one does come on the bracelet, which is very nice. This bracelet is very nice, I must say. It's very fluid. As you can see here, it's just really fluid. It's very nice. And it's kind of rare to see that on a, it's kind of rare to see that on a watch at this price point. A lot of the bracelets that come on $200 watches, they just put cheap, silicone straps on them. Or they don't even put a bracelet. They put like a silicone strap, those like cheap, $2 silicone straps, stuff like that. And, at least Oceanica went out of their way. Obviously, they're not going to make as much profit, but they are providing a way better quality watch for the money. And I believe that's, a big thing for Oceanica. I believe so, is providing quality for money. And I believe they're doing that quite good. So this is the blue dial version on the bracelet. Now the bracelet itself features a signed clasp, as you can see here with the shark logo, 2 buttons, and it opens up to a custom milled clasp, as you can see here, which is very sturdy, very nice, marked stainless steel right here. It clamps down very nice, and everything is good to go. We do get 3 micro adjustments. As you can see, here are the custom screw links. Very nice, curved, polished on the sides of the bracelet. As you can see here, very nice. Does not pull hair or anything like that. And the actual bracelet itself, there are little polished sections, and then there are the brushed sections as well. So I think it looks pretty nice. The blue dial is definitely very nice. I'm going to throw it on my wrist, show you how the bracelet version looks. And there is the blue dial variant on my 6.5-inch wrist. The bracelet is very comfortable. Even though it's 20 millimeters, it still looks right at home on this watch due to the shorter lug design. I'm happy they did that. So, yeah, it looks nice. It fits nice. The bracelet is really comfortable. I'm not lying here. All my reviews are 100% honest. I have no reason to lie. Everything is really nice on this watch. I really like it. And I think, a lot more people should be gravitated towards something like this. I don't know if there are many other super compressor styled watches on the market. I'm not 100% sure. I don't check everything. But for a decent, styled and original design, of course there are, the replica Longines, stuff like that, which I don't really enjoy. But something like this that's original, I think this is a great buy. At $200 shipped worldwide, I think you should be running towards this campaign in 100% honesty. This is a very good deal. Now the watch does come in a custom wood box with a 1-year metal warranty card, which is kind of cool, kind of like the Zelos warranty cards. These same exact ones like that in a nice metal. So that's pretty cool there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think this is a great deal. And I believe there's 18 or 19 spots left on their Kickstarter campaign, which is linked below. Now you can definitely check them out. I definitely urge you to check them out. I think you can't go wrong on this one. This is definitely their best release so far out of all 3 of them. And I think they've really stepped it up in terms of quality and in terms of design as well. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. You can find me at Watch Addict Channel at watchaddictchannel.com and at Watch Addict Channel on Instagram. Let me know what you guys think. This is the Oceanica SeaHorse 200-meter automatic dive watch. I'll be seeing you guys real soon. There's a lot of interesting content coming up. Hope you don't miss it. Hit that subscribe button right now, and I'll see you guys in a couple days. Bye.